Hello everyone, my name is TheUhhoh, and today we're doing some more Tropico 4. Previously we actually started this pretty legit mission to finally finish off our mentor. We managed to break his blackmail, we managed to prove once and for all that we don't have a twin brother, and we actually managed to take his island of Puerto Gato, or whatever it's called. And now that we've done all of that, we're still not done. We have to defeat the resistance on this island, and then we've got to put a bullet in our mentor's head. It really is just that. We've got to kill him, we got to stop his resistance, and we're going to get started here, and hopefully we'll be able to do that today. We're making some pretty big bucks. Right now we're trying to get a free media established. It's going to take a while though, because our construction workers are slow as shit. Literally slow as shit. This has been a problem with pretty much every single mission since forever, and it has not gotten better. And I don't really know how to micromanage it either. I've built multiple construction offices, all maxed out, full of workers, and these guys are still slow to the punch. It's actually kind of really aggravating because we really need some of this stuff done. Like, almost all of this stuff is actually kind of important. I'm going to set that to a lower priority so that we can get this media station up. That'll probably at least focus their attention on this as the highest priority building, which is what you're supposed to do. I just set it to high priority to jokingly imply, guys, if I don't set this to the high priority, you're not going to work at it at all. Which, ironically, is actually kind of true. At least, I found it to be true near the start of the game. The workers would literally just not build anything that was set to low priority. It was ridiculous. Also, rebels, 5 of them, are attacking the oil rig, and this person, this bastard, decided to actually show up at work. You know what? You know what? Good on you. Good on you. That shows commitment. That shows real commitment. Well, I said it was, you know, the rebels were attacking this base. It turns out they were actually probably attacking this base over here, which actually was destroyed. Did the rebels win? Did they just run out of resources? Probably just ran out of just ran out of resources. Okay, fair enough. So they were attacking this thing then. I didn't even see them appear. Here we go. The fucking guys. They're not even finishing the thing they started. The fucking cathedral's not even done. And these guys have already lazed off back to their sleazy apartment complex. Yes, I mean sleazy apartment complex, because God knows they probably all live in one place. Probably this place. You know, it's right next to their place of work, so closest thing to them. When I think we have free housing. Do we actually have free housing? No, we don't. We don't have free housing yet. I might issue that, because usually it's something that I do. So we might as well issue the free housing edict, even though it actually might destroy our economy. I'm going to issue it, because, you know, free housing is good for everyone. Look, this thing's set on low okay. I was about to say, if they finish the low priority thing before the high priority thing, I'm going to be pretty angry. What's going on with the power plant? Oh, okay. They're consuming more power than we're able to produce. That's kind of really, really bad. How do we fix that then? I mean, the most obvious thing I can imagine is probably just getting wind turbines, because they're pretty inexpensive, and we can just put them over here. Plus, you know, these college students, they like green energy. They like fucking green energy. You know, we could put it over there, let them know, you know, Machoman cares about the environment, he cares about the world, when in reality, he really fucking doesn't. And, so yeah, that's a high priority, so the workers should be getting on that immediately. Because we need power. We're going to need power to run these media stations. In fact, we're very close to actually dominating the world when it comes to media right now. We almost have exactly what we need. One more station should do it. I think I'm going to go for a newspaper just so we can cover all bases. You know, we got a radio, we got a television. We need to have a newspaper as well, because everyone reads newspapers. I mean, it's just such common knowledge. They're so useful in the modern world. To be honest with you, I kind of like newspapers, though. I'll be perfectly honest. Even though we've all moved to the digital age and no one ever uses them, and usually when you're driving down the street, you can see just hundreds of newspapers in the trash cans. I still like them. Mostly because, well, I don't know. Europe requests money. Yeah, fuck you, Europe. You ain't getting money. What? Why would I want to give you money, Europe? Why would I want to give you money? That's like colonialism. without, the assistance, which, to be fair, is just colonialism in its default nature. So, no, fuck you. Building more gardens, we could potentially do. I don't want to get rid of these things, because these things are actually really useful. Like the Eternal Fire over here, for example. Eternal Flame. Really fucking useful. It makes us tons of big bucks, and I really don't want to get rid of it. It's not something I'm interested in doing.
I know why Santana was against this free speech nonsense.
Okay. So, they want elections. Well, we're going to wait until the election actually comes, because it's going to come naturally. So we'll just wait for the actual election, and then we'll trigger it. Listen, I can do that. That'll increase my loyalist respect. I'd do that gladly. That's going to be under entertainment, ironically. A theme park. Apparently the Childhood Museum is a theme park, which doesn't really make much sense. But let's just go with it. I mean, to my knowledge, the Childhood Museum is supposed to be, El Perez's childhood home. Which, granted, having two of those in the same place wouldn't make much sense. But, oh well, it's what the Loyalists want. I mean, I guess it kind of works, having two El Perez homes in the same place, twice the influence, twice the control. There's no way that the people of Tropico are smart enough to realize that, a man from a poor family can't have two houses, but... Oh, shit. Fuck. No matter. I was going to order early elections anyway. Who says I'm a dictator? I mean, that works. I mean, I've got most of the votes anyway. I mean, that's the plan anyway. I'm pretty sure I got most of the votes. 63% happiness. We're doing pretty well. And if worse comes to worse, we can always just revert because, save games. Not into my playthrough over fucking election that goes wrong. Screw that shit. There we go. Well, everything seems to be working over pretty well over there. Once we win this election, that's going to be a lot more to our name. In fact, the election's already going. We're actually winning significantly.
Members of the resistance are trying to sway voters against you, Presidente. It will not look good if they disappear and...
I could probably survive it, but you know what? I have enough money just to say, fuck you. We really need this childhood home to be finished. What are our construction workers doing? The lazy fucking bastards. Seriously. I bet you guys are the ones voting against me, aren't you? You're the ones fucking voting against me. You can't stand the fact that Macho expects you to work. I get it. I get it. Well, it's not going to work, you fuckers. This is probably the resistance. The construction office is the resistance. All of these guys, resistance members. Every single one of them. I guarantee it. Yeah, that's right, you fucking bastards. You work. Work to end your own resistance so that Machoman can take control of this island once and for all. There we go. Childhood Museum's been fulfilled. That increases my respect with the Loyalists, which decreases... You mean to tell me that one of the Loyalists was supporting the Resistance? Oh, that fucking bastard! You're a Loyalist! Not a Resistance! You're not one of those Resistance guys, you're a Loyalist! A Loyalist is supposed to, be loyal! Alright, let's see. What is the rebel threat on the island right now? We got a medium threat level. We got 9 rebels, which, to be fair, is a decent amount. So I'm actually going to probably set up... Oh, do we have a full house over here? Yeah, we do. It seems we need to set up another armory. Alright, fair enough. We'll set up another armory. I forgot that fucking what's-his-name is continually pressing troops into our lines, which is kind of aggravating. Sure, it's taking a while for this election to, finish. We are on the highest speed, so this should be going much faster. Usually elections are already over. Maybe it's giving me a chance to improve things since this is a very critical election. I don't know.
Take a look at these charts.
Yeah, you're probably right. We do need some more stuff. Luckily, I am expanding our food and resource industry. So, you know, we're getting some sugar plantations set up. We're going to start building some rum distilleries. In fact, I think I... Oh, shit.
Congratulations,
We win!
President.
Yeah, fuck you, assholes. This place, what's going on here? It hasn't produced anything in the last year. Why not?
Excellent job on the election.
Why hasn't it produced anything? Oh shit. Okay. Is it not connected? What? Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Well, it's got plenty of stuff. Look at all the raw material in the back. Is it just we don't have enough workers? What's happening? Are you fucking... These guys are members of the Resistance too. Are you fucking ass... Oh, fucking hell, rebels. Just go away. Just go away. We don't need you. What is actually happening here? They haven't produced anything in an entire year. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? To have not produced something in an entire year. I don't even know. I don't even know. Also, I need to set up some more housing complexes, which is going to be kind of annoying. I mean, I guess we could just build them along this road, which is probably what we're going to do. We'll build 2, just to help the housing situation. Now they're working! I don't know what the fuck they were doing earlier. Look how much stuff they've got sitting in storage! What are these assholes doing? Oh, what is this? Construct 10 condominiums. Okay. What's a condominium? Oh, God! This is not a good idea to do. I'm just fucking saying. Cancel that construction. We're building condominiums over here instead. Are there different models for the condominiums? Or are they all the same model? They're probably all the same. Yeah, they're all the same. Okay, well, we're going to build a whole bunch of condominiums. 3 for now, across this road. You know, they'll be they're right next to Macho's palace. Only the richest of the rich can stay here. And by the richest of the rich, I of course mean anyone, because we have the free housing policy. And even so that these guys over here are only producing, you know, a small amount. Even so, we are making some big money. It's just not enough money. I don't know what these guys are actually doing. I mean, look how much stuff they have! Look at it! It's ridiculous! These guys should be working way harder than they are. And it's because people, I think, are leaving their jobs, which kind of sucks. Where are they going to work, though? I mean, there's not really a lot of places you can actually go to work at here that would provide a decent pay like that factory. The hospital's full. I mean, you could have worked at the church. The church is kind of full. Look, people are already leaving this job for some odd fucking reason. Oh, I don't know what the fuck these guys are thinking. But it ain't cool. It ain't fucking cool. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I'm gonna need to wait off until I get some more big bucks in here, because right now we ain't making the big bucks. Well, we are making the big bucks. We're just not making them fast enough. Actually, we did just get a shipment, so never mind. We will definitely be making a rum distillery. I think that'll be very useful. Yes, you deliver the gold in there. Now, I expect you guys to be producing things. If I ever see this building go out again, I swear to God, each and every one of you will be executed. You don't even know. You don't even know. Just prepare yourselves, that's all I can say. Ah, yes, the beautiful condominiums, houses the world has never seen, are being constructed here in Tropico, and they already have graffiti on them. Perfect. Do we have, like, a car issue? Is that what's going on? It's very... I guess that's possible, you know. People are having to walk across the entire town to get cars. So I don't think we have a garage over here, which is something we can fix. I think we can fix that fairly easily. We just have to set up a garage right there. We'll set up a garage right there, and that'll take care of this area, at least, and give them a way to go to work without, you know, having to walk across the entire town, which is probably what they're doing right now, annoyingly. Which is why people probably don't want to work way the fuck out here, because it takes forever. Okay. Well, there's no need to reduce pollution. We don't fucking care about those fucking eco-terrorist assholes. Condominiums are coming up fairly well. How much people can this thing... Oh, not a lot. These things can't hold a lot of people. Kind of aggravating. Look how many people the fucking tenement can hold, and look how many people the condominium can hold. It's ridiculous.